I literally cannot believe what is about to happen here. We have 1 full year's worth of shards that have been saved on a free-to-play account, and we are going to pull all of them. All in. All in. Merry Christmas to all. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. How you doing today? I am so shocked about this adventure we are on here. Big shout out to my dude Leotti, huge supporter forever on the channel here, and he messaged me saying, "Hey, you want to pull some shards for me?" And like, okay, well, when that happens, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'd love to pull some shards," because I do. I had no idea. I did not expect a full year's worth of shards here. Holy moly. 305, 166, 3, and 116. And we are pulling every single shard. All of them. Every shard on the account. And our goal is to get Newt on this account. Our goal is to get Acrizia on this account. And we are going to pull out all of the stops. Every shard pulled. This might be a long video. Go get some coffee, get whatever beverage you'd like to drink, and kick your feet up, relax, have a good time. Let's pull some freaking shards. Let's do it. Okay, so we'll start out with the ancient shards, and then we'll go to probably sacreds, and then finish with voids. I don't know what order we should do this in. And, Plarium, when are we getting a 10 pull on sacreds? It's actually time. It's actually time. Alright, so let's jump in. Let's waste no time here. He's like, you know, I would really love multiple copies of Newt, so let's make that happen today. I have my coffee, you have yours. Let's pull some shards. You know, hopefully we'll get a lot of legendaries. Go ahead and put in the comments below how many legendaries you think we're going to get total. I will try to track it, but it would be great if somebody could tell me how many we got, because I'm okay at tracking it, but I'm not the best. So let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Should I be fast pulling? Maybe I should be fast pulling the ancient shards. Is that a thing that you guys want to see? Like, what if I do this? That was bad. Okay, that was bad. Okay. Okay, we're going to slow pull. That means we're going to get a legendary. Okay, no more fast pulls for me. All right, there we go. Do you guys fast pull your shards? That was 30 in a row? What in the world? What in the world? Okay. Tanix Hate Flower. Still hate you. I think we're ready for a legendary champion right now. And let it be Newt. Okay? Let it be Newt. We are 0 legendaries in right now, which is actually wild. I know he has low expectations, but I still want to hook him up. You know what I mean? So let's just get some Newts on the account here. The epic rates are pretty low right now. I don't like it. I do not like the epic rates. We're getting the majority of rares, which actually, for this event, does not really matter. We're pulling and getting points for shards, but obviously we'll max out this event, which is actually great because the rewards right now for this summon rush are really, really good. There's multiple mythic books, which we don't usually see, and other good rewards along the way as well. Are we going to go to Mercy on the ancient shards? Okay, but honestly, it doesn't really matter the number of legendaries that we get. It's the quality of the legendaries. So we want our quality to be Newt level. And by Newt level, I mean specifically. We want Newt, okay? Specifically. Now, if he hasn't pulled shards all year on this account, then he's probably at 0 mercy. Okay, there we go. Ooh. Lady Kimmy. Okay, and she's new on the account. Lady Kimmy loves me, guys. She just loves me. Okay, we'll make sure to steal her boots a couple times on this account as well. Did you guys pull this weekend? Let me know how that went for you. Did you see my video from yesterday where I got insanely lucky on the Corrado account? Because that was wild and crazy. I would expect us to get, like, basically all of the epics we could ever want and need. So, we'll see if that is the case. But I would imagine, you know, it's a level 100 account. He's been playing this casually for a long time now. I would imagine he has most of the epics that he wants, but, you know, it's hard to say for sure. Have we even gotten one to Gore? Have we even gotten one to Gore? Wait, who did I pick? Maybe I picked Geomancer. I don't actually remember who I put in the progressive. Oh, man. Who did we put? Geo. Okay, have I even gotten one Geo? Alright, come on. Let's get at least one more legendary. Okay, there's a Geo. Let's get at least one more legendary out of the ancient shards. I mean, we still have the sacreds, so I'm not worried about pulling legendaries. We're gonna get a bunch of legendaries from sacreds, but we should be at a little bit more than this. In case you were curious how many epics we got so far, it was 23. And then Lady Kimmy, she's leveled up. I kept some Aethels for him because, I don't know, he's using Aethel as his profile picture, so I figured, like, maybe he really likes Aethel or something. I don't know. But either way, I made some space here so that we can keep pulling. I need to drink some water, but I'm still in coffee mode. We're going to drink some coffee, go out for breakfast, and then pull some shards on stream. I'm pulling these on Friday. You'll probably be seeing them on Saturday. And hopefully you came out on stream and hung out for the weekly shard party, which we do live every Friday, pulling viewer shards. And I'm hyped about this one because we have Newt in here, we have Acrizia, we have Senna, with Duchess, you know, like basically whatever insane champion you want is in this progressive right here. One more legendary, please. The ancient shards have been miserable, and we're going to turn that around with the next Newt legendary pull. You know what random thing I was thinking as this Ironclad pops up here? Is anybody running him in Hydra still? That kind of seems like something that would be worth exploring these days. Does anybody have a working high damage output Ironclad team? I was thinking like him alongside like Razzlevarg or somebody who places Leech. Wowzers. Oh my goodness. One legendary out of all the ancient shards? Come on, get a second one here. But then if you have like an actual healer, I don't know what actual healer would be good. But some kind of actual healer alongside Razzlevarg for the Leech and some just other damage dealers. Like I don't know what other damage dealers you want to use, but something like that. I was thinking that could be good for Hydra, but all of the hype lately is on the Chimera. Let's switch to the Sacred Shards, okay? Let's see. Okay. We need the newts. Let's just make our little rap song of we need the newts. Just like put it on a loop and a beat in your head. And we'll throw all these epics in the vault. We will definitely need to feed some rares to make space. Terror Beast, I actually used in Curse City. He's real bad, but I actually used him in Curse City. We're going to have 27 Geomancers. I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't even think on my account I have a fully awakened fully empowered or awakened Geomancer, which I don't know. I don't know if that's weird or not to you. Here we go. Newt. Oh, Islin. Okay. I think Islin could be really good for this account. He said Hydra and Chimera champions. Islin's a great one. He makes your team very survivable. And he's just like really, really good for both of those game modes. So that's sweet for him. Okay, that's a good one. So far we're on 2 legendaries. Okay, I never would have expected that at this point. But we're going to make up for it here on the Sacreds, okay? It's already so far so good. And hopefully we can get a Newt in here on the Sacreds. This is crazy. I've always wanted to know what it would be like to save shards for a full year. And this is it. This is exactly what it would be like. So, here we go, Geo. Now, what other champions would be good? Probably the Revivers is what we really need for both game modes, Chimera and Hydra. But obviously we need damage dealers as well. So I would say probably Feral would be like, you know, my favorite champion I don't own. Feral and Senna, just keep trying for them. I think that either of those would be really good here. I don't know that there's really any epics. I guess Ugo's to like empower. But I don't know. I don't even really use Ugo every time in my teams anymore. I think there's, you know, better block buffs champions. Okay. How many +4 Geos can we get? Here we go! Ooh, Scartorsis. I think he needs a buff, like, really bad. This should, at minimum, be grants an extra turn. And then, I don't know. We need more things on here. I don't know. I don't think he's good enough. I personally don't. He's one of, like, the OG champions in the game. Like, I think he was in the original version of the release of the game. And has he ever been updated? Has he ever been updated or changed? I really don't think he has been. But anyway, yeah, he's due for a buff. He's due for a buff. Any legendary, just period, end of story. Any legendary who has an ability that just gives buffs should grant an extra turn. Or turn it into an attack or something else. Any ability on a legendary, like Whirlum comes to mind. Whirlum and Scartorsis, they should just immediately be changed. Oh, I forgot to write that down. Scartorsis was number 3. Seneschal, I don't know if you know this, one of my favorite epic champions in the game. I just love him. I know he's not the best, but like, I don't know. He's like when people ask, what's like a bad champion that you love? It's Seneschal. It's definitely Seneschal. He's actually gotten me through some tough spots in the game. Faction Wars. My first clear of Faction Wars had 2 Seneschals. One at 60, one at 50. And I've used him in some Curse City stuff lately. I've recommended him to people on Faction War videos or takeovers. He just does really cool things together. He just, like, the combination of his abilities is really good. It's not amazing, but it's definitely solid. Now we have a 25x chance to get Newt, which I think equals a 5% increase or something. It's not that much. It's not as much as you think it is. But hopefully we can still get him, because that is all we need. Okay, that's all we need is a Newt and the 27 Geomancers today. We're going to look. I'm curious how many Geos we end up with. I'm very curious. I think it's going to be awesome too. Like, fast forward a couple minutes here till we pull those primals, because we're definitely going to spike a mythical out of those 3. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. Siren here. I don't know if I've told anyone yet, but I have pulled her on the Corrado account. She has decreased defense, weaken, and poison. I've been debating on whether to build her or not. I don't know the answer to that. Okay. We have Sakara. There it is! Newt! No! Brago! Okay. I've actually been wondering if Brago would be good for Chimera. I don't think so, but maybe. It's a maybe. Mordecai? Mordecai is not terrible. I was thinking about him for like Chimera or Hydra, but I don't know. I don't think he's gonna work for Chimera. Vrask, though, I love you. Man, I love Vrask. He just looks so cool. Okay, so we have 4 legendaries so far, which is not bad. We're not averaging like a lot of legendaries per shard pulled, but I'm still hopeful that we can get the Newt. I'm still hopeful. And either way, we've definitely pulled some useful champions. Should I be switching out the Geo? You can't like remove the epic, but like I could switch it to somebody else. Not that anybody else is going to be more helpful than Geo. Oh man. Okay, so if you saved shards for a full year, is this the type of event you would pull them on? I think that this is the type of event I would pull them on if I saved shards for a year. I think. Only if I didn't have Newt, obviously. You know, if I had Newt, then no, I would not. But even a second Newt is insanely good. A third Newt is, you know, I mean, like, you can't have too many Newts. Because then if you have more than 3, then you start empowering. But I'm pretty sure you build 3 Newts. Like, tell me I'm wrong. Okay, if you have Marius, maybe you don't need 3 Newts. But I don't think that many people have Marius. I don't even have Marius. I'm stuck on, I need to find time to play live arena. Which, dude, I'm struggling with that. Okay, Wuzgar. I just don't understand the appeal of Wuzgar, honestly. Okay. Cryoden. That's the first Cryoden we've pulled. He's actually very good. Okay, here we go. We still have 50 Sacreds left after all of this. Oh my goodness. Royal Guard, another champion I need to level up. I have a bunch of champions on the Corrado account that I need to level up right now. Like, I don't need to pull shards for a while. I don't need to pull shards for a while, which is good, because that'll help me save. Okay, here we go. Ooh, UDK. I don't know. I would assume he has UDK. Okay, if not, that's a crazy good pull. And I have recommended some people to build 2 Ultimate Death Knights. Depending on your account. Like, if you have one with Monkey and maybe... what was it? I don't remember. Maybe people had 2 Sun Wukongs built. There was like multiple different takeovers where I was like, yeah, Ultimate Death Knight. I know what it was. They had like a super squishy nuker like Baron, and I wanted to put Ultimate Death Knight in their Arbiter team alongside Baron. If you go like Warlord or Yumiko, some type of control champion with Arbiter, and then you go Ultimate Death Knight and a squishy nuker, that's a really good fast arena team. But sometimes what happens is, here we go. Ah, Stultus is good, though. Stultus is very good. I've been wondering about him for Chimera, because he places increased defense. He places decreased crit damage and decreased speed. Well, I don't know exactly what he'll place. But then, like, he gets a boost for each debuff? And then, like, he reflects those things? I don't know. Like, is that good enough? I think he'll do decreased speed. But anyway, I was thinking Stultus could be good for completing trials. Has anybody tried him in Chimera? That is legendary number 6? Yeah, 6. But then, with Ultimate Death Knight, you definitely want your go second team. Sun Wukong, Ultimate Death Knight. Mithrala usually goes in there, or Pythion. And then somebody like Hefrak or He-Man can go in there. Like some other type of damage dealer is good in there. There's like a lot of spots you can fill. You know, it's just like Ultimate Death Knight, Sun Wukong, plus whatever 2 other champions you feel like. Actually, Stultus is good in that team too. Here we go. Please! No! Queen Eva. No, 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 no. Yes, back to back. Oh, Blizzard. Okay, Blizzard's great. Don't get me wrong. Blizzard's great. But he is not a newt. We've pulled 7 legendaries out of Sacreds and no newt. That is ridiculous. We've got a boosted rate. Now, Aethar, I'm pretty sure I would just auto-build him on their Corrado account just because I want to. Love that guy. Okay. So, Maeve, no. Come on. We got a couple more legendaries left in us on these sacred shards. Let it please be 1 newt. 1 newt, please. Okay. Another Geo. I took a quick break there to feed some champions and make more space. And apparently, it is snowing outside a lot. I came down to my... Here we go. No, Baffled. Go away. Okay, he's actually a really good Hydra champion, though. I came down to my basement recording studio, office, man cave area, and there was nothing going on upstairs. But now there's a newt! No, it's Kyoku. Okay, well, 9 Legos so far out of the Sacred Shards is great. And hopefully, can we get 1 newt, please? 1 newt, please. I moved some champions around his vault and sacrificed some rares and stuff just to make space for the rest of the shards we need to pull. And I was looking at the Geomancer army, and that is so amusing to me. So how many Geos do you think that we're going to have at the end of all of this? You could have tracked it, you know? You could have tracked it. If I had an editor, I would tell him, like, you know, put a little Geomancer counter in the video. But I do all the editing myself, and I'm not doing that. Do you know a good editor, though? Because I am looking for one. Okay, here we go. Ooh, another Cryoden. I don't know. I just like him. I think he's cool. Okay, here we go. Please. Yes! Yes! Okay, obviously it was on Lego number 11. If you know anything about me, I am obsessed with the number 11. It's my favorite number. And obviously legendary number 11 is the newt. We did it! Let's go, Leotti. We did it. It only took 100 sacred shards or so, but we did it, okay? It was all worth it. It was all worth it. Man, I need to mess with this guy again, Nagorio. He's actually really good. He's got decent multipliers and a good kit. Lodric, definitely useful for some Cursed City content as well. Can we get one more Lego out of the Sacreds? One more Lego out of the Sacreds. Can you get back-to-back progressive champions, or do you have to pull a legendary in between? Because I've heard people say both ways. Okay, if I could buff an epic, Bergoth would be like at the top of the list because he's so close to being actually good, but as is, he's terrible because you can't rely on his provoke. You can't rely on it, and that's super frustrating. Like, you want to come into Faction Wars and provoke those Valkyries, but like, how many times are you realistically going to run it until you get it? Like 20? 3 Sacred Shards, 1 more Legendary. Horden, no thank you. Who we got? Okay. Last Shard, Captain Tamilla. Last Shard, Legendary. No, okay. Well, the rates were very good out of the Sacred Shards. Approximately 1 out of 10, which is strong. That's strong. Okay, now here's my shot call. Primal Mythical. Okay. There's a Magus. Is she good for anything? I don't think so. Oh, we got an Epic. It's a Hexia. And last but not least, the... No. Oh, man, that would have been so cool. Okay, and then I think I think I did make enough space. Heck yes. Okay, cool. Let's do the single pulls at the beginning here. And, oh yeah, we're going to get 27 Cold Hearts, which is amazing. If I were you, any rares that you love in this game, I would probably keep a couple extra copies of them. Just like set them as your faction guardians or throw them in your vault. Like, just on the off chance that they add rare empowerment in 2025. I don't think that they will, but I didn't think that they would do the epic empowerment either. So I think there's a chance that we would get the rare empowerment. Does that change how good any of the rares actually are? Does it change how good they are? I don't think so. I mean, obviously it's easier to get rares. So, like, you could just go farm a +4 War Maiden. Okay, that actually sounds really good. That actually sounds really good. Huh. How to feel. Hopefully we get... I would hope we get 2+ legendaries out of this amount of Void Shards. Will we? I don't know. I don't know. But I would hope that we do. Hopefully we get a Chrysia, and then I can switch to Senna. But any top Void Legendary would make a big difference on this account. So, that coffee's upsetting my stomach a little bit, so I don't know if I should keep drinking it. I want it, but I don't know if I should. You ever been in, like, a situation like that? Okay, there's Godseeker number 2. Oh, I need to forget. Let's go do it right now. How many Geos did we end with? Geo. 14. And then there's the one that he had, so 15. And then there's 3 that we threw in the vault, so 17 Geomancers. That's hilarious. 17. So you got +4, 3 different ones. Oh, man. Okay, so, obviously, we're going to get one Acrisia. What would be the second Void Legendary? I mean, I guess I would want Senna for him. Senna's amazing for Hydra and Chimera. You know, somebody crazy like Terrace or White King or any top tier Void Legendary is going to be great. Here we go. Sir Nick. Oh, Sir Nick. You're not the one. However, are you doing the fusion on this account? I would doubt you're doing the fusion. I would doubt you're doing the fusion or the Titan event. That Sir Nick was new, so hopefully you're not doing the Titan event. I mean, new is new. Okay, new is new. Maybe we'll get a copy or two of the Epic and you can actually do the fusion on this account. You're going to get the Epic from the Summon Rush today, so that's one. If we get, like, that would be worthwhile to do the Noel fusion on this account now with Sir Nick. I would guess that Leotti was going to skip the fusion on this account and just do it on his main account. I think this is his secondary account, if I recall correctly. All right, so coming up here, that is one. Okay, cool. One Void Legendary. And we did end with 11 legendaries. 10 legendaries out of the Sacreds. 1 out of the Ancient Shards was a beating. That's the part that I feel a little bit bad about, is 1 legendary out of the Ancient Shards. I don't like that, but, you know, not much I can do. How much? Oh my goodness, this video is going to be so long. But you're here for it. You are here for it. Hit that like button, okay? Put a comment. Here we go. Ooh, Warlord. Let's go. Okay, actually, Warlord is really good for this Sir Nick Lady Noel team as well. So we're just like building a whole team on your account as we go here. Warlord. Oh, I didn't see if he was new, actually. Was Warlord new? I need to check that. And then I need to go say hi to my little boy. He is calling for me this morning, which just warms my heart. Oh, it warms my heart. If you are in my Discord, once in a while I'll post a picture of my little boy. And yesterday I posted, sorry I can't stream. And he was running around in a Santa hat. Oh, dude, it was the cutest. Cutest thing. He is almost 18 months now. Wait, exactly 18 months? 17 or 18. I'm going to have to figure that out. But yeah, he's right around 18 months. Godseeker, if you're pulling a lot of Void Shards this weekend, that's a really good one to empower as well. You know, she's very useful for a lot of things. Mainly Sand Devil, but, you know, that's okay. So far, so good. 2 legendaries, 1 S tier, 1... I don't want to say Sir Nick's an account-changing champion, but he kind of is, though, because he's going to change the direction and velocity of this account and what it is capable of. I know that we're doing Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss on here, so we don't need that. But I'm pretty sure Sir Nick plus Lady Noel and any other champions is just an auto Ultra Nightmare team. So the end of the video kind of snuck up on me here. We didn't get the Acrisia, but we did get the Newt. I'm very pleased with the results here. Wait for it. Oh my goodness, so many new champions on this account. Yes, the Warlord is new. That's sick. Okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at all of the new legendaries that we got today. We got Sir Nick, Warlord, Ultimate Death Knight, Queen Eva, Brago, Kyoku, Bivald. We got the freaking Newt. Blazar, Strategos, Islin, Scartorsis, and Stultus. I think that's a pretty good haul. Like, if those were the legendaries that you pulled over the course of the year, I think you'd still be happy. Oh, we also pulled Lady Kimmy. Let's not forget about Lady Kimmy. Very important there. So, yeah, that'll do it for me here today. Let's wrap up the video. Thank you so much, Leotti. Big congrats on the pulls. And obviously, now you have to go do the fusion, right? I don't know if we got any fusion rares. I definitely did not feed any. but we maxed this out for you. So you have at least one rare, at least one epic. Are you going to go do the fusion? Let me know, and I will see you guys in the next.